Welcome, Stalkers. This is Blondie speaking. Hope you're all doing fantastic. We're doing pretty good here in the center zone. Ready to finish this beast off. We got a little bit left to go. Reach the finale. The hell are we? Does this look familiar? Oh, look. We got to get a button to go back out. Where are we? That's right, we need to head back out this way. We've had our fight with Scar, we've had our fight with Strelick. Scar is back this way. And we've got a welcoming committee. Wow. Hi. That's how you start the game. Peekaboo. Where's this other guy? Tell you what, maybe we should switch that off, huh? Make it a little bit harder for them to see us. Hello? This guy's gonna come right around the corner, you watch. Popped. There we go. Oh, red, blue, red, blue. God damn. Welcome to the zone, folks. Now I have to resist temptation to do anything silly like pick up all the rest of this loot. Let's patch ourselves up with all of the gear that we've got. Oh, there he is. What the hell? Why? Why, Mr. Rainbow? What happened with you? Why were you facing the wrong direction? Was that open before? It was, wasn't it? Okay, everything else looks peachy. We can move on. Yes, we will be finishing Stalker off this episode. This is the finale. No, we don't need any of that crap. Oh, here comes the big room. I remember this. This is the armory, I think. This has got... I think it's got more armor. It's got a whole bunch of other gear. If your weapons are feeling a bit mashed up, you can replace them here, kind of thing. Before we do any of that, let's just cruise through, make sure that there's no one on the other side. Nope, I think we're good. Okay. This is another X7 suit. I have no idea why they litter these X7 suits all over the place, because, as you can see, we've been places, and this wasn't required. At all. I got no idea. Look at this, we've got a Lavina, we've got an RPM 74, we've got a Rhino, we've got grenades, we've got buckshot. We don't need any of this stuff, by the way. We got lockers and lockers and lockers. I think there's going to be some ammo in here. Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe they're just cosmetic. Okay, we've got nades. We also got no space. Look at this, we're under half red. Yeah, I think I like the nades we've got. That'll be fine. So we've got the other X7 suit here. What else have we got over here? We've got a Dnipro. I don't think we're going to find anything extra in here. I think it's just all going to be fluff. And I must have missed a flash drive or two because I still don't have that achievement yet, so... I suppose that'll have to wait for another playthrough. Oh well. Nothing in here at all. Moving on. Nothing, no one. Okay. Okay. Right, that takes us down... Oh. Okay, maybe this opens over here. Or not, I guess. Let's see what we get here. Orange. What are you? Orange. No, I don't think we'll bother. So how do you open this? I swear there was a way to get in there. I can hear some pretty nasty sounds playing there. Can you actually get in here? Maybe you can't. Maybe there is no way in here. Maybe it is just cosmetic. Look at all the energy drinks. Nope, it's probably just cosmetic. Alright, let's stop fluffing around. The fuck? Oi. That was cheap. Where the hell did you come from? You asshole. Ooh, suit's looking a bit rinsed now, 72%. We have to make it all the way through. I'll pop one of those too. Huzzah. Find the entrance to Kamenov's laboratory. I'm sure we can manage that. Really should reassess what we're carrying here. It's a lot. It is a lot. Mind you, I think we'll have use for a lot of it, so... Hi. Why not? We brought this bad boy to dance, so let's dance. Actually, what is this like? Because we did use it for the fight. 74. Heaps. Heaps and heaps. Hello. Oh, buddy. Oh, yeah. That's why we brought you to the party. God damn. I can't save right now. Game. I've got some bones to pick with you. Can't fit through there. Okay, but we can fit through here. Just try and secure this area first, before we get too engrossed in what the hell we're doing. Nope, nothing else there. Okay. At least I think we're okay. I hear weird noises down there. What on earth? Someone taking a mad dump. Nope, it's not going to play now. Could you actually get up here? Kind of looks like you could. I don't know what you'd get back there though. Whether it'd even be worth it. In any case, we are massively overburdened, so that's just not gonna work. There it is again. Gleek. Yeah, nothing special going on around here. It's just gonna be set pieces. Oh, poopy bucket. Let's go loot these bodies. Get the hell out of here. What do we got here? Shotty, shotty, shotty. I'm carrying shotties. I don't know why I just grabbed that. I did not want any of that. Nope. And where are the other guys? Where's your friend? 1, 2. Where the hell is the third guy? We shot from over here. Oh, he was all the way back here, wasn't he? Actually, I think he was... Oh, there he was. There he is. He looked like he had a grom. He did. No, nothing there we need. Oh, there is a way to get up here anyway. Not that I think we'll bother. I can't possibly think why there'd be a green light over this door. Actually, that is buzzing. Okay, busted. Oh boy. Started unpacking my Stalker board game. There are so many components. Oh my god. But it looks good. It looks real good. Look at this. Oh my god. Ammo sinks. Tick tick tick. Tick tick tick. And we'll take these. We'll definitely use these. Do you know what? Because we're already massively overburdened, I don't think it's really going to affect too much if we grab some more F1 grenades. See if we can... At least we can spam these a bit more liberally. There we go. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to impact anything at all. Grab these blue ones for sure. How are we looking for space? The final frontier. We are... Says we're right on the threshold, but hey. It's not like we don't have options, right? Now I can move. Look at this. Oh boy. Oh boy, do I remember this. That reload is the only downside to this weapon. Bloody hell. They really like to make sure that you know they're there, don't they? Yeah, you better run. Meh. I see you. Oh, he moved at just the wrong moment, you son of a bitch. What was that? What happened there? Something happened there. Okay. Is this a new thing? I don't remember that. It's weird. I don't know whether there's like a shield or something that popped up in front of him. Oh boy. Here we go. You reckon? I reckon they've got a bead on me. They're just behind that crate. Let the hazing begin. Tell you what, because we're here. Oh, you bastards, are you just gonna sit there? You son of a bitch. I don't like where this is going. Shit. I definitely don't like where that is going. Okay, they're down. Right, I think that's all of them down there. I'm not seeing any more. What do we like for shotty ammo? Pretty good. 61. I will... Yeah, I will actually grab some more. Because we will burn through buckshot fairly quickly. There we go. There she blows. Yar, that's plenty. Was there food in here? Did I see there was a food crate in here? Cool. Uh-oh, don't you freeze on me, game. It's just frozen on me. That's brilliant. Well, that was a hard crash. Killed straight from Task Manager. And now we're going to have to do this whole section again. Which is wonderful. This fucker again. I don't know what the hell he's shooting with, but holy crap. I don't think I got that guy. Come on, fella. Okay, says we still pulled some aggro here from somewhere. Where is that coming from? There's someone down there shooting as well. Okay. That was it. Oh, shoot. God damn. Let's grab some of that. Sweet look. Okay. I'm not freaked out. You're freaked out. Sure. Can I quick save? I can. Okay. At least I can quick save. I can at least bypass. I do hope this doesn't become a running theme. Right, so these guys are granite. These guys are like the crack troops, crack monolith troops. And of course they are highly geared. Hi there. I'll definitely take you. And you. That encounter just paid for itself. Yep, this guy's got some too. Thank you. Now also keeping in mind, even if we burn through this, we've still got scars. Of course, rifle to go through is custom one. This one doesn't have a scope, which you might think is a bit garbage, but it's really good for close quarters. Because the amount of time it takes to get this scoped in, it's not really that great for hip fire. Okay, that's eventually where we end up. We have to make it past this bloody thing first. Yep, I feel your pain, buddy. And we got red ready here somewhere. Why is that? What the fuck? Forgot about these guys. Fuck me. My lord. Can we stop, please? Wow, he didn't die from that shot. I'm shocked. Okay, I think that's all of them. Let's go back and say hi. I need some of the healing. Take those. Might as well grab some food while we're at it. Got any medkits here? Yeah, that'll do. Grom and bits. Yeah, we don't need any of that crap. What do these guys have? It's gonna be... Groms. Any wonder. Any wonder it'll hurt. That'll be pushing this below 70%, I would imagine. Yep. Yup. It is kind of gratifying when you figure all of this out for yourself. You know, with the span of a firefight, roughly what your equipment's going to be at. Really? Who, what, where? Suck it, pal. We may have problems getting through this area with our current overburdened status. Although we are rocking a couple of Thunderberries. I could have actually used the RPG for this encounter. It seems a bit cheap to do it though, because there are definitely better areas for this. I got one particular area in mind. Two actually. Sorry. 2 areas. 2! I think we're okay as long as we don't... As soon as we go through that door, that's when it's going to be attracted to us. I'm going to bust this and see what's in there. Orange. Yeah, whatever. Alright, do we have anything? No, okay. It's going to be a case of go round, go round, go round. I don't know if this is going to work, so we're just going to run with it. Oh yeah, he's on us. That guy just champed a frickin'... I mean, goddamn. I know you got a helmet on, bud, but Jesus Christ. Okay, that's another one down. There it is again. We've got some shenanigans going on there. You can hear it. They're protected by something. Alright. Let's bring it on. Still got someone out there. I thought I should be healed a bit more. I just popped 2 bandages, or so I thought. Nope, I would have just grabbed them, that's why. Standards. And food. That should be enough. Grab some more buckshot there. Okay, this guy's got a ram. Yeah, we're a little bit down on the bandages, so I'll grab a couple to resupply. It's not like this is going to be a running issue. But I am slowly watching my armor disappear, disintegrate off me in real time. This is kind of funky. Okay, this is going to be... The hell did that come from? Where? Oh, he's right below us. You son of a bitch. I was gonna say, I didn't even see the muzzle flash. So we've got another guy here somewhere. He's gonna be above us, isn't he? Yeah, if I spot you, bud. If I spot even a... There we go. Even a pixel of ya, fella. Was that his lamp or is that someone else's? I think it's his. Yep, just faded out. Okay, cool. Ah, RAM. What condition is that RAM? Let's grab it and have a look. It's not really... What you're managing here is probably more your armor. What is the RAM? 44% versus 84. Not even close. Get out of here. Grom. Because of course. Oof. We'll take those. The blueies. Not like I think we'll need them. Kind of in the territory of 1 or 2 shot kills now. On both sides. That was a bare little hit. Oh, shit. There's another bandage. Okay, I think that was all of them. As you can see, we've got more than enough cells for this thing. Look at this. It's crazy. We've spent a few already. I'm up 337. Anytime we scrape back, like, say a couple in the magazine and maybe a couple more, 2 or 3 more off of the soldier itself, we're already in the green again. We just covered the fight, and then maybe a little extra on top. Unless, of course, I miss a shot, which is completely my fault. Just keep your food topped up. There's no penalty for just eating like a madman. Oi, I did not mean to pick that up. What was that? What garbage was this? Away with you, garbage man. Come on, get a leak. Yeah, something like this would probably be more ideal for the unscoped Gauss rifle. Here we go, we're back again. They're going to be downstairs, which means... Eat this. Eat this. I got nothing. Freaking A. Always love it when they perch right on top of me. There was another guy... No, there wasn't. Okay, I thought I saw another guy down there. There he is. Oh, Nelly. Alright, fella. You got some meds on you? Take a couple of those. Use a bandage. I should be quick saving regularly here, just in case the game shats itself again. Okay, this should be much easier to get through now that the fire anomalies don't do persistent damage, even after they've been triggered. So we got this one over there. I remember this bit. This is not going to be cool. This is not going to be cool. Oh, we got less shells than I thought we did. Yeah, that's much less than I thought we had. Huh. Okay. This bit kind of sucks, because you get through this section and it funnels you into this stairwell, this open and very large stairwell, and that area is bullet hell. You just get... it's a sniper's alley, basically. I'm not looking forward to that. Okay, that's actually a bit easier to get through this time around. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Let the fun and games begin. Don't think we got that guy. Nope. We did not get him again. That time I got him. This should technically be nailing them through all sorts of cover. Okay, let's eat that and eat that. Not quite enough. Let's eat a bandage. Oops. We got any goodies in here? Nope. Alright, yeah, this is where it gets unfun. I do not like this area. It's pretty freaking horrible, to be honest. Alright. I see what you're doing, game. I know that they've rebalanced some of this stuff. I'm just curious to see how far the rebalancing has gone. Because last time I just poked my head out here and I get my face shot off. Actually, I think that may come after we trigger an event here. Let's quick save. Because this definitely sucks if you can't quick save. Yeah, you've got like this whole stairwell set up here. There'll be a guy right above me. Before, as soon as you saw that helmet, you were basically nailed. And it was a one-shot kill, even with Exo on. Did I get him then? I don't know if I did. I have no idea if I just got him. You can, I don't know if you can hear that, there are still people walking. They're going to be tucked in that corner right there. Right there. I can hear someone coming right above us, sounds like. Let's have some fun. We're going to blow up that corner if we can. Probably going to get shot here. Okay, there goes one. One little piggy. I am not seeing any more. I think they may have rebalanced this section. Or unless I've just those two guys that I plugged up there. That was about it for the snipers. There was also getting shot through this. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, you son of a bitch. There he is, right there. Okay, here's the deal. If I cruise out here, he's going to be alerted and he's going to shoot me. He's going to be able to see right through all of this solid stuff. Do you know what? I think if we come back out this way. Alright, that's one of them. This is what I've been saving us for. I reckon there's a guy right there. There he is. Ha! Twofer. That was worth the price of entry. You bastards. Alright, we're back on the road again. Freaking finally. Quick save. Yeah, that section, they've definitely tweaked it. That section is not enjoyable. Or at least it wasn't in 1.0. It was horrible. Actually, I think, was that section... No, it was beyond 1.0, because by the time I got there it was a bit further. Was it 1.2 maybe? Something like that. In any case, really not fun. Not fun at all. I think we need some more bandages, don't we? Just one. So I am so happy that we could bring a shooty, explodey, bang bang friend. Nothing over here. Yeah, great. There's gonna be more of this. Give him hell. He's gonna still be alive, isn't he? Yep. My god. Okay. I think this is where something like this will come in handy. I don't need it to be fully scoped. Alright. How did that miss? Holy shit, man. Alright, we'll make sure this is fully loaded for next time. There will be a next time. There's always a next time. Sweet. Well, I mean, this is lightening the load. Shooting off rockets, getting rid of stuff. Yeah, see, we're almost back down into the yellow. Those rockets alone, what are they, like 1.25 each? Ah, okay, that's open now. I'm gonna loot a little bit more from these guys. Let's get physical. Actually, no, we do. Let's grab a couple of those. There we go. And we're still not fully healed. Okay, let's have some food. Slowly but surely. Moving on. And go. An ammo room. I remember this too. PTSD. So once again, we've got heaps and heaps of stuff. We've got a Saiga with a barrel mag. I'm gonna grab some buckshot here. How are we? 94, plenty. Okay. Got grenades for days. I don't think we need quite that many grenades, but we will take some F1s if we can find them. So look at all this stuff here. Come on. All of this is just going to be low-grade crap. I'll take that, though. Ooh, okay, I'll take that, too. And that's... Is there anything else here? Probably not. Okay, we've got one cartridge. We'll take that. So out of all of that, kind of useless for what we need it for. Look at that. That cartridge reserve. That went down by roughly 100 because that's how big the magazine in this is. Magazine of 99. It's massive. And if that's the only drawback, I think we're doing pretty well. Alright, this section here, I'm gonna hard save. I really don't like this section. This section is an absolute clusterfuck. Alright, there are a couple of things we can do to kind of alleviate that, but for the most part, we're gonna sneaky breaky sniper it. Because there are guys that come out on these catwalks. There's one here and another catwalk just to our right. So if you basically, as soon as you drop into this room, you're in a kill box. And it's really not that pleasant. Okay, at some point, there should be a trigger here. And I'm kind of surprised that hasn't triggered already. Oh, don't tell me it's going to force me into this room now. That will be such a cheap trick if it does. I'm going to see if I can No, I can't even... What am I seeing up there? That light was doing weird things. See if I can force some aggro. How do I change that grenade out? Nope, let's try the weapon wheel. N? There we go. See if we can get some attention. You're gonna force me into this room. You son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this at all. Alright, how are we gonna cover this? Maybe that setup. Come on. I don't like where this is going, folks. Normally there would have been a trigger in here and I would be seeing troops already. And what I did is snipe them from up here. But it looks like this time, one of their tweaks, they're going to force me into this room and force an encounter, which is fucked. Which is fucked. For obvious reasons. Yeah, here we go. Bring on the bullshit. Really doesn't... Oh my god. Here we go. I'm dead. Look at that. I got a sniper above. Yeah. This is fucked. Why? Why would you force someone into that situation? These guys literally appear from nowhere. Like, literally appear from nowhere. There is no one here. And they just, suddenly, they're just there. They spawn in. I fucking hate this contrived mechanic bullshit. I hate it. I hate being forced into a situation that I can see is coming. Like, you can tell by the layout of this room, this is basically a kill box. And they force you into it and then spawn shit on top of you. I should be able to spot the soldiers here. That's bullshit and fucked. Because now I have to just try and fumble my way through this and survive. So bullshit. I hate it. Hate it. I don't even know how I'm going to tackle this now. Options are limited. As you can see, we get sniped by Gore's guys up here, right above us on the catwalk. So really the best solution is to just kind of sit underneath the catwalk and just hope that we don't eat a bullet from one of these guys. Like, come on guys. Fuck off. I don't know how this is going to play out. This is going to be absolutely fucked. Okay, that's one down. Another sniper up there, which is great. Okay, that's another two down. And we got another guy up there. My lord! I'm not going to be angry. I'm just going to be very disappointed. No, bullshit. I'm going to be very angry. This is heinous. This is an affront to humanity. Whoever designed this should be hung, drawn, and quartered. I'm going to see if I can... It's going to wait until I touch the floor, isn't it? It's going to be one of those. I wonder if I could... Nope. Absolutely cannot. No, it takes too long. Yeah, it takes too long. Design 101. Let's shaft the player every opportunity we get. Alright, we're gonna have to main this bad boy again. And... yeah, we've got AP. I think that's AP. Yeah, it should be. Yeah. This should be a lot quicker. We get a lot more bullets in the clip. Magazine, whatever. Don't give a flying F. But as you can see, we've got all of this cover around here, and it just involves running into random bullshit. There is no cover. These guys on the catwalks will spot you. So you kind of have to prioritize them while also taking fire from these assholes. Which is, you know, just great, because you're getting shot at from both sides, and above if you happen to go into the center of the room. This is just absolute horseshit. This is horrible, horrible encounter design. Because you can see it's coming. Like, I should be able to see the troops up there. They should not just magically spawn in. I should have the option to trigger this assault early. And I clearly don't. I apologize for what I am about to do. This should be really simple, and now they've turned it into a clusterfuck. Well done, GSC. Well done. Alright, I don't quite know how this is going to go down. No, we definitely want to change that. So I think the only real way to do this is probably going to be... just toss a couple of nades. Just kick this party off. Make sure that we've... No, 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 no. What the fuck is that? And I'm dead already. Cool, and here we are back again. Let's quick save. It was so chaotic then that I don't even know if those grenades damaged anything. Probably not. As you can see, there's zero cover from anywhere. And I think, yeah, as soon as I head down there, the guy up here has a bead on me. So it's not like I can just drop in there. If I try and sprint across here, I've got things, other things will have line of sight on me. This guy will. This guy over here will. It's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Just continue to throw myself at this encounter and hope that something works. It'd be good if I could get back again. I don't know that I can, though. This is horseshit, man. I hate it. I don't really know how this is all gonna go. You fucker, come back up. You die when I shoot you. Die! Bloody hell. And now we're getting shot at by the sniper. Come on. I need that sweet juice. Not gonna lie, folks, this is fun repellent. This is about as far removed from fun as I can possibly think. If I wasn't committed to finishing this, I'd be quitting right here. Because this contrived bullshit. Look at this. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I have no idea. I don't know. Could I go down there? Would I get any reprieve down there? I don't think I would. Because then I'd get flanked by these assholes up here. I'm just trying to look for safe patches, and I don't see anything down here. There's all of this cover, and these assholes are just going to nail me from wherever. I've got these bastards down here. Pretty much hard stopping me from progressing or I get my ass shot off. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm at a complete loss. I cannot trigger these guys early, which is absolutely fucked. I don't know, can I make it over there? Is there any cover in that corner? Doesn't look like there is. Oh, but you're just supposed to run from cover to cover. Yeah, that's cool and everything, but then you get shot at from this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and the guys on the ground. Oh, but you just shoot the guys on the ground, and then you get nailed by the fucking snipers. This is horseshit, man. I hate it. I don't even know what config I have. I brought the RPG in for just this reason, hoping that I could clear these guys out early, and they've completely 180'd me. See if I can... Nope, I got no bodies on that one. Come on, yeah. As soon as the snipers get involved, it's all over. And of course, every weapon that you've got takes long enough to reload and move around and swap out and blah blah blah, that by the time you've done any of that, you're basically dead. You just take too much fire from too many quarters. Fuck me. Can I take this scope off? No. Okay. I mean, that really is my best option. Unfortunately. I don't know, man. I don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over again, but I really don't see any other way. I just have to throw my fucking head at a brick wall and hope that something sticks. Like my brains. Like, bugger me. Oh, shit. Pop that over there, we'll pop that one over there. Let's pop that one up there, and we'll pop that one up there, and we'll just keep doing that, I guess. Fuck. Come on. There's more of them up there, holy shit. Oh shit. I'm dead. Toss those over there. I'll toss that one over there. Toss that one over there. Ugh. Getting screwed over by the frickin'... I'm dead. Put that one down. Just gonna keep throwing fucking grenades until someone dies. Ugh, they're not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. I was going to say, I thought I got that sniper up there, but... Stand still, you little... Fuck. No! Great, there he is down there. Did I kill him? Oh, fuck. How is he still alive? Lord. Okay, I think we've got one guy left. I'm gonna make sure that we don't get sniped, so let's get some bandages on. I don't know where this last guy is. There he is. Wanna play with me, huh? Alright. Cool. Jesus Christ. What a clusterfuck. That was even worse than the first time I came through. That's horrible. Why? Why would you do this to someone? That is horseshit. Anyway. Quick save so that we don't have to do that section again. Jesus Christ. Bandage. We'll grab some food. Lucky I had lots of nades. They definitely helped. Yeah, we'll grab a couple more bandages. More food. Okay, we got a Gauze rifle. There's not even any way up there, I don't think. So you can't even loot anything that's up there. We are pretty close to the end now, though. Nope, don't need any of that. Okay, this is gonna do things. Stuff and things. Not actually sure what that's gonna do. Well, the lights up there are green now, so... or not red. What did that do? Oh boy. What is this? I don't remember this bit. Or do I? How's our armor looking after all of that? 59%. Yep. Unfortunately, it's helping us carry everything. This is kind of why I wish they'd have repair kits. Really, really need them. Okay, we are in the lab. And our weapon is gone now, so... Yep, I believe this is the final little bit. And there should be a bunch of findings here. Alright, cool. So we have... Noosphere Project Documents 1989. According to a report from Lab X18, Alpha Psi radiation of a biological nature has been detected while studying the brain of sentient species. I have no idea where Peter Kalugan gets his test subjects from, and I have no intention of finding out. I want no part in these studies after what I've heard from my colleagues, even though their twisted in vivo methods do yield quite spectacular results. They performed a successful test of IRCD-1, Individual Remote Communication Device, the Fiber 1P unit, at the Troposphere Comm Station. As a side effect, they obtained data indicating that psi radiation might somehow be linked to a powerful external information field. Existing issues: very limited range, no more than 50 meters, susceptible to interference. Interference from a far more powerful psi source of unknown nature. Things. There will be more documents here somewhere. I believe. Here's something. (1991). Biological psi radiation has some intrinsic fundamental constraints that can hardly be overcome in the foreseeable future. The only apparent option is to artificially grow a brain of enormous size. X16 does have a number of volunteers for this project, including Professor Prikod. I can't even pronounce that, I'm sorry, it's too early. But this is not the path that will take us to the Noosphere. For now, while alternative approaches are yet to be found, we'll focus our efforts on the electromagnetic generation of psi radiation. Objectives, blah blah blah. The groups work on blah blah blah. This is just pretty cool. Physical prototypes to be presented shortly. This is just kind of the upspin of the Noosphere project, sea consciousness, all of that sort of stuff. I just noticed a 5 1/4 inch floppy there. Old school. And so this is a little bit more exposition as we cruise through, which you could ignore. Just kind of walks you through it. Yeah, 1993, so 2 years later. Working in Lab X10, they have tested Raduga, an omnidirectional antenna for a psi emitter with electromagnetic excitation. Da-da-da. Mr. Suslov. Lots of names, which, unfortunately, the names kind of roll off my brain, so I would really have to probably plan these out. It's been built and tested, blah, blah, blah. So they're getting more and more focused. Click. There are little documents and things tucked away. But wait, we have more. We are in the objective zone, apparently. Can I open any of these? I cannot. These look like personal labs. That is a file. Kamenov's diary, September 1998. Blur. It's, you know, I began this recording at 4:30, folks, and I had pretty shitty sleep, so I think I'm doing pretty well, okay? Cut me some slack here. Progress is underway as we scout for a site to set up the installation. We'll need to be patient until the stations probing the barrier's density are operational. Azimuth Router Station, Sphere Station, Krug Antenna Complex. We've found all of those, I think. My colleagues are enthusiastic about the idea, and so am I, but the more I think about it, the less I like their fervour. Been hearing a lot of talk lately about connecting to the Noosphere and changing it to get rid of the darkness humanity has brought upon itself, to create a more perfect world. At one point, I had to step in and remind everyone of the unwritten rules of scientific ethics, and the individual mission of every scientist in particular. Indeed. So we can see where Kamenov's restrictions and hesitation has come from, which will make the revelation all the more interesting. We're not going to head through there just yet. Click. The Caribbean experiment, the fabled Caribbean experiment, found in the X7 archive. From 1995, Suslov has built an interesting contraption he calls the variometer. It is an electromagnetic psi amplifier with a modulation unit. Its output power is actually similar to that of a human brain in active state. It allowed us to perform the Caribbean experiment, which was aimed at testing the hypothesis of the Noosphere's existence. The report is attached. Location, island in the CNPP cooling pond, so not actually the Caribbean. Laboratory X6. Emission source. Blah blah blah. Crystal's variometer. Blah blah blah. Here we go. Emission receiver. Orkilla Island, Caribbean Sea. There we go. Processing the obtained data and analyzing the registered sources provided experimental proof of the Noosphere's existence. Not only was the side beam reflected at the ionosphere, it also grazed the Noosphere itself. As a result, a cluster of unknown matter coagulated on board the receiving vessel in the Caribbean Sea. This cluster received the codename Object Alpha. The artifact was discreetly delivered to the Chornobyl exclusion zone for in-depth study by the Project X Special Task Force. So this is how they create their special artifacts. We've got another one here, another one here. What is this? Let's see, magazines in there. I believe this was his office in the cutscene not that long ago. Hello? Ugh, of course it's opening the... Just give me the PDA. Give me the goddamn PDA. Okay, this is the launch instructions. We kind of, sort of need to pay attention to this. Engage the power supply. Engage the power switch. I think it just steps you through this process anyway. I don't think you actually need to memorize any of that. Thanks. Thanks for that. January 2006. Looks like they've made up their minds. They're keeping up professional appearances, sure, yet they're avoiding eye contact. What does the noosphere mean to you, Kamenov? Will you give in to your desires, or will you protect the thought forms within its confines? This is the crux of the matter. Should we take a risk? It might pay off, but if it doesn't, we could be facing a disaster of unthinkable, even global magnitude. It seems Dallin intends to swap out my empty pod with Suslov's apparatus from the Caribbean experiment. I'm surprised they haven't thought about constructing a variometer large enough to replace all 8 of us. But then, who would claim the accolades? We have another page right here. This is page 5. This is 2003, March 2003. We've secured an optimal location north of CMPP. Blah blah blah. Dallin is currently assembling the Octa. He intends to integrate 8 pods, which should suffice, so we just talked about that. That unhealthy gleam in their eyes troubles me. What does getting rid of the darkness even mean? A general amnesty? But what about human nature? The esse homo. At the end of the day, we humans will remain the same, with all our inherent flaws. Even if some of us would die happy, what about the generations to come? No, their plans offer only a momentary respite. Ultimately, these measures lead nowhere. So that is the struggle of conscience. Toggle operating mode. Toggle operating mode. Is that in my instructions? Let's quick save and have a look. Set the primary mode level to the initial position, wait for the pods to become operational. I don't think I followed this all the way through the last time, so maybe we'll do that first. Maybe we'll follow the instructions and see what happens. I may not be able to progress without it. Oh, no, it does seem possible. I thought I heard something then. I think I can toggle it now anyway. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna cause any issues. Unless it's for something else completely different. I may have missed a log in there somewhere. I don't think I have, but it's possible. Nothing up here. Nothing on the ground. Don't touch things or you get electrocuted. Sounds wise. That's going to take me downstairs. Yep, this is definitely where Kamenov came through earlier in the cutscene. We get to see it all. Okay, no documents. And here it is, the pod room. And this is what Strelok found back in Shadow of Chernobyl. As you can see. And for some reason, these guys are just skeletons now. I'd expect them to be mummified or something. No predation down here. You can see where Strelok just went nuts and unloaded on all of them. All except one. This one. Okay. We need to fire some stuff up here, so can't push that just yet. Okay, what we need is over here, install the Heart of Chernobyl. That's where he was, shooting. One Heart of Chornobyl installed. Turn on the power switch. Insert the cartridge into the panel. Do I need to press this button first? Yep.
капсула.
Ти не владний!
Іди всередину. Найбільша спокуса намагатися контролювати те, що ми не до кінця розуміємо. Але що ми робимо, коли стикаємося з чимось справді незрозумілим? Хтось рве її на сувеніри. Інші тримають закутою в клітці принтера. Та, можливо, все, що дійсно потрібно зоні, це наше співчуття.
Туга, контрольний центр. Що там? На всіх об'єктах сплеск аномальної активності. Туга,
Можливо, час настав дозволити їй самій обирати свою долю.
We're receiving numerous reports of unidentified anomalous entities. Not appropriate or make contact with anomalous objects.
Бо немає нічого таємного, що не стане явним. Це лише питання часу. Я сліпо служив моноліту, допоки вона не відкрила мені очі. Щоб пригода, що зветься життям, тривала, маєш прийняти волю як необхідне. Це і є головним даром зони.
Is that the ending you expected, folks? Certainly caught me off guard. And it wasn't something, now that I reflect on it, it's probably even more chaotic than Strelok's ending, where at least the zone is self-contained. What an ending, though. It does bring up a lot of questions. I'd have to go back and analyze that cutscene again and a bunch of other stuff. But, there it is, Stalker 2, folks, with the skiff ending. Well, after that ending, was it really Skiff's ending? You can't really say it's Faust's ending because it just spoils everything. Not ahead of time. So, lots of questions there. I mean, some of the more immediate things just based on the cutscene. How long has Kamenov been dead? Was this actually a dream, perhaps? Something in Skiff's mind? Doesn't seem like it. And the barrier that was around that island that Kamenov was on, you could see it sort of up in the sky. It was a sphere. That's gone in the cutscene. So, did Skiff, in letting the zone choose her fate, inadvertently free Faust? Was Faust actually trapped there as a prisoner all along? He was contained? Lots of questions. Lots of questions. But the general theme of manipulation kind of holds true, I guess. Are we really in control of our own destinies? Are we all just puppets bouncing to someone else's tune? We'd like to think we have free will. Freedom to choose. But even Skiff was manipulated by the Doctor. Even though what he did was seemingly of his own free will. I think that's supposed to be the general theme. We're not going to sit through all of the credits. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this series. It's been a hell of a long one. I did think that we'd roll out just below 100 episodes. It turns out we got there at 90. So a full 10 below. Pretty happy with that. And it's going to be good to move on to something else. I'll come back to Stalker 2 once they've patched it up further, once they've released their final patches. The modding stuff is just around the corner. So if anything, if I see an opportunity for more interesting stories to tell, we'll be back to Stalker 2, don't you worry. But in the meantime, consider moving on to my next long play, my next upcoming long play, which is going to be Blood West. Really looking forward to that, one of my favourite games in probably the last few years. Lots of fun, some really good stealth and shooting mechanics. Guys, it's going to be a blast. Please join me for that, and until the next time, good hunting, Stalkers.